Welcome to a domain where nothing weird is likely to happen. Flee while you still can. For fun, here is strictly forbidden. There's no playing piano with your feet, nor baking a cake without treats. No tech problems whatsoever. This is a pro streamer. And the no-nonsense nonsense stream, and everything you've ever wanted it to be. The no-nonsense nonsense stream you truly deserve. With the no-nonsense nonsense queen, and everything you never wanted her to be. The no-nonsense nonsense stream. But hold for this is serious. We have a raid right at the beginning of the stream. Oh my gosh. Hello cultist. No cultist. My piano is not even opened. There's too much already. It's too much. It's too much. Colo and Finn folks, you can just write when the theme song was there. Rating like there's no tomorrow. Hi, Great Scott. Oh, Great Scott. Today we have special alerts, which because we are sponsored by HelloFresh today. Well, actually, I am not sponsored by HelloFresh. Cynthia is sponsored by HelloFresh. Welcome, everyone. Evil Goat and Cafe Zero, thank you for the Great Scott. HelloFresh sub, yep. Today we're rocking the HelloFresh sub, and it's the first time I am talking today. So you might hear it in my super voice. It's not strained at all. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a raid. Welcome, Colo, to you and to your potatoes. I love starchy potatoes. I ate them when I was a young beau. Hello everyone, super happy to have you here. My name is Andythefrenchy. We just got raided. Do you remember the Hello Colo song? Not at all, but I can do another one. Hello Colo, Colo, hello Colo, Colo, hello, hello Colo, Colo, Colo. Hi Colo. I know it was the song because of the trolls, but I can do a new Hello Colo song. Wait, this is going to be a different Hello Colo song, just for you guys. So, with some piano, of course. Okay, let's go with some bass, because bass is always super good with piano. Okay, we have a bass. We need some percussions. I can do better than that. Hi, welcome. This is a very serious stream, by the way. This is a super serious stream. If you're here to, oh, September. apparently, apparently the normal things will appear here. They will. The follow will appear in the zooms. So if you want to know your zooms, you have to make me zoom. Mathieu Gendron, merci pour le resub. Evil Gold, thank you for the resub. Final point. Let's give you your... Yep, September. Okay, so the reason why I have a September 2022 is here, but in our case is September. Get it? Get it? Isn't it so funny? You get it? Do you? So yeah. Normally I don't have a strained voice like this, but I have had...
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Who subbed to my other channel? Who subbed to Boris the French Cat? Oh, jeez, why do I keep almost falling off the chair today? Do you remember? Yep, when Andy said it's September. Oh, geez, I kind of want to do something like that now. Hey, so we're doing an hour of shenanigans before we're entering into the sponsored content, which is basically the same thing as we do normally, but you, chat, will decide what I order for Cynthia to make in a cooking stream. It's going now, Amelia. September, you better move, you better dance. I love it. I love that. Do you remember? Oh boy. Why do I have this sound? It's not supposed to be this sound. Oh, you wonder who is Cynthia? True. Most of the people who came here... Scott from Canada, thank you for the resub first. I attend dead. Thank you for the follow. Goosecat OW, thank you for the follow as well. Hello Colo, thank you so much for hello Colo, hello it's Colo, thank you so much for the raid, and welcome to everybody who's new here. My name is Andythefrenchy. I play music on this channel, kind of, and I love playing also some weird alerts. There's some weird alerts on my channel, and these alerts sometimes feature my cousins. So I can show you a bit of my cousins just to introduce them to you. One of them is Cynthia. So I want to... So this is Cynthia. Also, I don't have my phone. And she always asks, "Girl, you totally missed the party yesterday. Why'd you bail on me?" Yesterday. Yes, yesterday I wanted to go out with you, obviously, but Colo raided me, literally attacked me from behind with her cat pumpkin, and I fell on the floor.
Not again!
Yeah.
It happens to you all the time!
Yeah, I know. Thanks for bailing me out, Colo, by the way. that helped a lot. So, this is Cynthia. Cynthia has had as the privilege and honor to have found a sponsorship with HelloFresh, and so doing so, she will be doing a cooking stream next week with a HelloFresh box, and I just want maybe to show you, ask her what does she think about HelloFresh. Cynthia, what do you like the most about HelloFresh and sponsorship? Well, now that I'm a wholesome content creator, I like things that are sustainable, and almost everything in the packaging of HelloFresh is recyclable and less waste with pre-portioned portions. Oh, that's cool to know. So obviously she really, really loves her sponsorship with HelloFresh, and she's a little bit. She's not a sellout. She's not a sellout, but she loves money. And she loves. So this will be available in about an hour and 45 minutes for channel points. You can yourself ask to Cynthia what she loves the most about HelloFresh. So for now, it's still not. We don't want to bother her too much. She's only here for 2 hours, which is my keyboard. This is a Roland. It's a Roland FA08. I love it. It's pretty new. And yeah, today I am sponsored by HelloFresh, and I will be going to do a cooking stream. Not me. Cynthia will be doing a cooking stream next week to show how easy it is to actually cook with HelloFresh, and you might have some purposes of getting in her way. Let's just say it like that. If you want to mess with her during her cooking stream, there will be ways to do that. Do you like the Nord keys? I have. The thing with the Nord keys is they're a little bit more light than Roland, which makes it easier when you play the keys or synth. But when you want to play the piano and have a realistic fallback of the notes, and in French it's une bonne dynamique, good dynamic maybe. I prefer Roland than Nord. Thank you for the do the gay. Do the gay. Do the gay. Rainbows and colors everywhere and gay. But this is a very gay-friendly stream, by the way. We have. So don't be. It's not ironic. It's just we almost always do the gay in here. Fairly gay. Alright, let's play some music, shall we? For our new folks who just came in here, and let's see what we could play for you guys. If you have songs, do you have songs you'd like to hear? Songs from video games, songs from the 90s, the 80s, songs from musicals. I do love musicals, so if there are songs from these you love, also movies, Disney, love Disney. So let's play some music for the new folks in there. Oh man, I have watched Hades Town only once, Cafe Sparrow, so I don't know the songs that much. Also, we're in chill mode tonight, so it's a chill songs. So if you want me to play Galavant, it'll have to be a chill song from Galavant. I hate to alarm you, Andy, but are you aware you have an entire fox in your pocket? Well, it's not an entire fox. It's just an itty bitey little head. Maybe he just decided to hop, and he was cold, so he decided to hop in my pocket. It's like a hot pocket in there. What does the fox say? He says, he doesn't have a name. We should maybe name him. What shall we name him? Frank? Frank the Fox. Frank the Fox. Of course, it's Frank the Fox. Rupert is good too. Fox Pocket. Fox Pocket is nice too. Fox Pocket, the fox in a bucket. Makes me think of the buck. Fuck it. I swear I'm a PG stream, guys. The buck fuck it in Critical Role. It's your fault. It's all your fault. Let's sing something. let's sing and or play something for the new beautiful people in here. It's your fault. I didn't do anything. I did not. I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him. Did not hit her. I did not hit her. I did not hit. I did not. Renard. Renard. There's no song in the song list for now. Dodie. Wait. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. My camera. Why you be like that? Why did you decide all of a sudden to go hellish? I swear. This camera. I don't know. It's worse each time. I don't know why it does that. I swear I'm trying, guys. It's setting the mood. It's setting the mood. Bronzé tout d'un coup, no, that's just caught on fire. Okay, so, and I wanna thank you. Best days of our life. This is a Dodie song, right? I think. Oh, c'est Dido. Close enough. Close enough. That's basically the same. Merci pour le resub pour 10 mois. Et anonymous gifted a sub to Nothing Matters. Okay, I get the message. I get the message. Let's give you Nothing Else Matter. I gotcha. I gotcha. I even think I have a loop. We made a pretty nice loop for Nothing Else Matters, I think. But we have the loop here. Yeah, there you are. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is our did it our way. All these words I just don't say, and nothing else matters. Never care for what we do. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. And nothing else matters. Never care for what they say. Never care for what they know. But I know. And nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. And nothing else matters. Never care for what they do. Never care for what they know. But I know. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. And nothing else matters. And nothing else matters. And nothing else matters. Nothing matters at all. Nothing. Not a thing. Love it, love it. Played and sang it so beautifully. That's super sweet. Thank you, Bernard on Planet A. Having me drown in tears. Thank you very much, Zublé. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, but also crying is good. We gotta love a good cry over a song. In case, be right back for being in that case. No, don't rob a bank. I don't know any Dodie, unfortunately. Anonymous gifter gave a sub to Everything Matters. A big old thanks. Big old thanks to Everything Matters. Isn't it time for your royal? Oh, I totally forgot about that. Jeez, yes. Hello, welcome to a new week. And as the beginning of every week, we have the royal announcements of the week. Yes. So, maybe I don't need that for the announcements. Oh, hello. This is your queen speaking to you. And this week we have a few announcements. First announcement, today is sponsored by HelloFresh. Just so you know. It's not me. I am not sponsored by HelloFresh. Cynthia is. And in about 30 minutes, you'll get to choose what Cynthia will do as a cooking stream with the different plans that the HelloFresh offers. So you can also use these. I can't say that. It's not there yet. It's not there yet. It'll happen at some point though, but it's not there yet. I can, but. So Cynthia is getting sponsored by HelloFresh. She's super happy about it, and can't shut up about it neither. And in 30 minutes, you will be able to not to trigger her as much as you want with channel points, and to ask her what she loves the most about HelloFresh. Also, this week we have the Wednesday normal shenanigans as usual, and on Saturday will be the live learns. If you want to make me learn new songs, the theme on next Saturday for the live learn stream is video game music and or songs that appear in a video game, old or new. It can be as long as as extended as you want. It can be a song that featured in Dance Dance Revolution. It can be in Mario Bros. It can be in, sky is the limit as long as it is featured in a video game. So that's super interesting and always super fun to have with the community. It will happen on Saturday at 1 p.m. And as usual, the 10-minute express live learns are $33, and the extensive ones will be $66. And you can make me torture as much as you want with complicated songs. I'll try to do my best to do something within these time frames. So there's that. Next week, because we got a charity stream lately that went fairly well, and people raised a lot of money for women reproductive rights. Super happy about that, and that means that we have some special streams coming up. The Cynthia cooking stream is one of them, and also a D&D community stream on next Saturday. So stuff from the community, the lore of the queendom, in a D&D one-shot prepared by Pencils 45. Can I request an improv song that isn't in a game yet, though? I'm thinking some Irish pop tunes. I'll allow it. I mean, I know what you're trying to do with this, but I'll allow it. So basically that's the next week's content. So super happy and excited to see you for the next part of I have no idea what you mean. Andy Bino, hello. I don't think I have other things to announce for this week or next week. It's pretty much it. So that's it for the announcements. There. Some normal content now. Oh, also the new sub pun will be there shortly after you see after the sponsor stream, because today we have the special HelloFresh alerts instead of my own. Hello Sagan, hello Jed the Rocks, hello Andy Bino, Murdoch is there, Jed, Evil Goat is still there too. Chugly, thank you for staying after the raid. If you're new from Colo's family, don't hesitate to say a little hi, say a little thing about you. We do love including people from the other communities in there. Super glad that you could come by. Colo, again, you are a gem. If you don't know Colo, she's probably gone by now, but go follow her. Her stream is one of the most wholesome streams I saw on the internet. She plays Cult of the Lamb, if I'm not mistaken. She also does a lot of just chatting and just having a great time with her community. So if you want a fun, very serious like me, ginger streamer, well, go follow her. Let's sing something. What do we have in there? Hold the Line by Toto for GTBMN. And since we are in chill mode, I have to find a way to do chill mode with Hold the Line. Theo, hi, how you doing, Theo? Such announcements, I know. Wow. So much announcements. Hi, Laurendino. So much gay. Let's make a loop with that. Na, 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 na. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Love isn't always on time. Okay, I can do twice. That way I can prepare there. You hear the tweet, 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 tweet. My pedal need oil. Thunder Poop gifted a sub to HelloFresh gave me diarrhea. This is the only PG one I found. This is terrible. Thunder. Oh man. You're terrible. Okay. Fun. Welcome everybody. My name is Andythefrenchy. I play the piano, I sing. I have a little bit of a weird situation in my voice today, but we're making do. And we're doing a chill stream sponsored by HelloFresh, which we will be entering soon-ish. The sponsored content, which is basically the same content, but with way more shenanigans than normally. In the meantime, take a seat, enjoy the ride. I am playing Toto. If there are songs, Karen is your other half. Karen Warpis is your other half. Well, good to meet you. How are you doing? Toto from Totoro, exactly. Cafe Sparrow, you know it. Maruk, thank you for the tier 1. Oh yeah, we entered September, but you all know about it. I'm pretty sure. If by chance somebody doesn't know what the September goal is, I think it's when you have a new, not a renewed sub. I don't know if you could maybe, if it's not an automatical renew, it works. You have 20% off, and the longer you take your sub, the better your deal is. And I saw somebody saying gift subs are not part of it, unfortunately, but so it's a little bit sad for gifted subs, but people said that if they wanted to show the support during the September thing, they could, if you up your tier and take it to longer months, it also does the big chunk off. So it helps if you, instead of giving subs, if that's what you would do normally, you can up your sub and then take it for a few months. So that is basically the same amount of support for me or for any streamer that you want to support during this September deal. I am never but I'm never pushing subs, just because I know not everybody has the means to do it, so that's super okay if you can't, but I'm just saying it for those who want it. So there it is. It does not affect what I get, GTBMN, it just is less expensive if instead of giving a sub, you want to up your tier and or the amount. If you, for the same amount spent doing that, than doing gifted subs, well, it does more, you save more money doing that. It's just for that reason. So it doesn't, basically my cut is the same, the cut comes from Twitch. Since 1 month, and I appreciate each time I come. Maruke, I super appreciate you subbing. It's very appreciated. Thank you a lot. Everyone sub for 100 years. Yes, exactly. That's how it works, right? Okay, let's sing something. It's not in the way that you told me. It's not in the way you say you care. It's not in the way you've been treating my friends. It's not in the way that you stayed till the end. It's not in the way you look or the things that you say that you'll do. Hold the line. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Ooh. Hold the line. Love It's not in the way you said you're mine. Ooh. It's not in the way that you came back to me. It's not in the way your love set me free. It's not in the way you were the thing that you said that you'll do. All the line. Love isn't always on time. Ooh. All the line. Love isn't always on time. '37, you remember the good old days of '37 fondly. Arc Scott, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. Brava. I love this song very much. Partner, partner. Foxram, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I don't have the follow alert on here because normally they're on my other Stream Elements alert, and today the alerts are only for the HelloFresh ones. You sound as lovely as always. I have a little strained voice tonight, but it's okay. It just gives me a little bit of a air different. Okay, before we go into the HelloFresh portion of this place, I have to change my batteries because these are it's not helping. Yes, you make me feel like dancing enough for this stream. Does it request automatically get chill? Yeah. So the chill stream is tonight. I can do it on a way that it won't be ballady, so I could do I don't feel like dancing, but it'll have to be. I can't go full throttle with it because basically my when I do night streams, my apartment is so badly soundproofed that it goes to the neighbors, and I've been asked if I could chill it out after 6. So that's why I do the chill. I can do a version. If you prefer, I could try to do it up tempo, but in not loud manner. It's the chill means I can't go loud. It has to be. So it's easier for me to do songs that are not. And songs that are chill in a not loud manner, but I mean it's possible. Okay, let me get my batteries. I'll be just right. Be right back. I swear I'm gonna be right back. I just went to get a little snack or go to the bathroom or sleep for a while, but sure thing, I'm gonna be right back. I swear I'm gonna be right back. I just went to get a little snack or go to the bathroom or sleep for a while, but sure thing, I'm gonna be right back. I swear I'm gonna be right back. I just went to get a little snack or go to the bathroom or sleep for a while. Everybody sing with me, we're gonna be right back. I swear we're gonna be right back. I didn't leave you forever, don't cry to your mother. I'm just around the corner and I'll be right back. I think we're gonna be good. Yeah, we good. Perfect. Okay, so now we're entering, before we continue the rest of the stream, we're gonna peruse a little bit of why we are doing the HelloFresh sponsorship today, and what is happening, and what can you do with me for the HelloFresh sponsorship. So I decided, it's not my sponsorship, as you know. Just put little music in the background. Tell me if it's too loud. If it's okay, we can continue with that. So, basically, what we can I do that? Is it you know what? I'm going to go with my own music when we hit 10. Okay. Okay, I don't want to do that as a too much of an incentive. Okay, but if ever we hit 10, basically, if we hit 1, I get bonuses. Basically, it's a bonus thing. But I'll say, if ever we hit 10, which probably won't happen because I'm pretty sure everybody got their HelloFresh deal. I'm one of the later to do it. But if ever you do use the code and get your HelloFresh box, it's supposed to work on the Canadian side, yes. Yeah. Normally it should. Did you try and it didn't work? If it doesn't work, tell me, and I'll email. I'll tell the. If we get to 10, Cynthia will try to do the cooking stream without any. It doesn't work for you? Okay. What? We're having a raid from Joe Plays Violin. Wait, Joe plays violin for you. Joe, the raid. Call all the raids. Raid. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a raid. Welcome, Joe Plays Violin, to you and to your family. Thank you for the raid. Welcome into my channel. My name is Andythefrenchy. For those who don't know me, Joe, you are an absolute gem. If you don't follow Joe Plays Violin, go follow her right now. She plays the violin, and she's amazing. She also plays tons of other instruments and loops like a goddess. So please go follow her. Let me quickly, today we're doing a special fun stream with a HelloFresh, and I decided for the occasion to give you Cynthia, because Cynthia is the one who got the HelloFresh. So for 1,111 channel point, you can ask Cynthia, what does she like the most about HelloFresh? So Cynthia, what do you like the most about HelloFresh? And well, what I like the most about HelloFresh is that their meal looks super delicious. And it's definitely not because I'm comparing to Andy's cooking. What? That's not true. My meals are delicious. Cynthia, how dare you? Some of my folks have tried the code and it didn't work in Canada. So normally we'll see if we can get the code to work. The thing is, if we get to 10, Cynthia will have to do the cooking stream, without any utensils. Like to cut, to do everything. She'll have to do. If we get to 10, that's I don't have high hopes for it though. But if we get to 10. Cynthia will have will use for her cooking stream next week with HelloFresh. She'll have to do everything with her hands. That's what I'm giving you as a okay. That's what happens. But yeah, that's if the code can work. If somebody tries it not in Canada, tell me if it works. We'll see if it works actually. And you could push it fruitcake. The bar is not high. How dare you? No pan. I said no utensils. I don't know if des ustensiles. So no knife, no spoon, no fork, no if we have something to pan, no spatula. So yes, we can use a pan, and of course we will use plates. No utensils. But everything else will have to be with her hands. That's my promise to you. If we get to it sounds difficult, but will be impossible. I guess we'll see if it happens. The timer FME disable. So Boris. Oh yeah, oui, merci. FME. So if you want to try it, you can go in there. FME. There. It's over. Let me see. Okay, I'm not gonna put the music from Zelda music because I want to be sure that it'll work. So I'll put my own music too. Le FME, c'était vraiment le fun, Macamo. Le FME, merci beaucoup de demander. By the way, okay, I just want to say hi, people. Super happy to have you here. Today, we are doing a special HelloFresh sponsorship. So I wanted to make people try to guess, not to guess, but to choose what I will be ordering for the HelloFresh for Cynthia's cooking stream. So let me reboot GiveBot first to try to do that. Thank you a lot for the follow, Johnny Trip. Normally I do play music. Welcome. I am Andythefrenchy. I do play music on my stream, but sometimes I do other things, like having some special people as invited guests, like my cousins, like Cynthia, my cousin, who wanted to do some HelloFresh content because she's a sellout and also she likes to cook, but it's not my forte. So HelloFresh will help me because it's so easy. Let's see. Andythefrenchy's my name. I play music, but not much more music than everybody else who plays music on this platform, because I am a little bit chaotic too, and I try to just do a song or two, but sometimes it falls in the cracks of my giant stream. Welcome on the stream. Okay, so I wanted to show you a few things that we have on the stream. So you have seen Cynthia, my giant stream. So just to start off this thing, Cynthia has to say this 6 times during the stream. So Here's for you guys. You can trigger it too with channel points for 2,222. You wanna be super healthy like me? Well, use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use the code POGHF1342 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 surprise gifts. I hope this was clear for you guys, because Cynthia is very excited about her HelloFresh campaign. 16 free meals. 16 across 7 boxes. If you haven't understood it yet, you'll be able to trigger it by yourself with channel points. And then also, Cynthia, Cynthia, tell me what you prefer about HelloFresh. Well, now that I'm a wholesome content creator, I like things that are sustainable, and almost everything in the packaging of HelloFresh is recyclable bowl and less waste with pre-portioned portions. See? With portions, and everything, almost everything being recyclable bowl. Like she said, it's very important to know that, because now Cynthia is a very wholesome streamer since her quest. You know what? Okay, let's go on the website. How well did you know Cindy Looney? I did. I do know her. Je la connais, elle vient d'ici, mais du Québec. Recyclable bowl. Yeah, she's not the brightest tool in the shed, but not the brightest tool in the shed, because everybody knows that tools are shiny. Okay, let's see. First, we have to put some music. So the music, because it has to be it has to be my music, we are going to use Andythefrenchy in the background. Some Can I go and mix YouTube? That'll work, right?
Ouais, c'est juste pour te dire qu'on pourra pas t'envoyer ton chèque de paye cette semaine.
All right.
Par rapport,
Okay, in the background. All right. Okay. So let's see what we can order for. So you will choose what we will order, and I'll order it on the next stream, offline, because I don't want to dox myself. That's as easy as that. Let me put that a little bit smaller so we can see. Okay, beautiful. So this is the website for HelloFresh. So basically what you can do, I would never dox myself. I would never do that. First, okay, we can choose different menus for like the different weeks, because mine would probably be on the 15th. We should go into September 10th to 16th. Set game, food and drinks. Good idea. We're eating now. Okay, let's see. So we have in there, we're eating now. You're eating. I am not. I'm salivating. Can you get a whole chicken here? Let's see if there's, okay, there's thyme chicken and blistered tomato. I want to see that. Only a sandwich. I want a whole sandwich of Choco Piano with a raid. So many people are raiding today. Welcome, raiders. Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a raid. Welcome, raiders. À vous et toute la famille. Sais-tu du Patrick Caribou? J'ai jamais entendu parler de Patrick Caribou. Choco Piano, merci pour le raid. C'est super apprécié. Est-ce que c'est une... Tu viens de quel coin, Joko? Si tu parles français? Patrick Caribou. Je connais pas Patrick Caribou, mais c'est toi? Je voudrais bien du Patrick Caribou. Je peux vous improviser du Patrick Caribou. Je m'appelle Patrick Caribou. J'ai pas de viande chez nous parce que ce serait du cannibalisme. Patrick Caribou. Patrick Caribou. Je suis la sœur de... Oui, c'est une sœur, c'est une fille. Je suis la sœur de Anna le chevreuil. Même si on n'a pas le même nom de famille, on a la même fille. Il y a un peu, mais la même. Mon nom, c'est Patrick Caribou. Je sais que j'ai beaucoup de goût. Et Joke au piano me connaît, c'est un très beau talent. L'interprète original, c'est Patrick Fiori. En version Québec, on a sorti Patrick Caribou. D'accord, je vois ça. Tu sais, ça, c'est la version de Patrick Caribou. Et voilà, c'est mon Patrick Caribou. Ça fait plaisir, ça fait plaisir. Et bienvenue dans mon stream qui, aujourd'hui, est sponsorisé par HelloFresh. C'est pas moi, en fait, qui est sponsorisé par HelloFresh, c'est Cynthia. Puis Cynthia, elle est ici, vous allez la voir peut-être le prochain stream, où est-ce qu'elle va allègrement pouvoir vous... pas le prochain, mais la semaine prochaine, elle va faire un stream de cooking, de cuisine, avec ce qu'on va commander. Fait qu'aujourd'hui, ce qu'on était en train de faire, justement, on était en train de se commander quelque chose pour le stream de cuisine. So I'll go back to English because my stream is mostly in English. Most people are from here and other places. So let's go back to what we were doing. We were perusing the delicious little quips of the little meals of HelloFresh, and I want the chat to decide what I will eat, what I will choose for the cooking stream. So we were just looking at the delicious recipes in there. They actually look really good. We have the chicken. Huh? There's un gros gag de chicken in here. Let me go with, what do I want to play? Okay, let's... You know what I want to do? Okay, I have an idea. For the music in the background, I'll go... No. I want to put some music, but the thing is it has to be DMCA free. So, copyright free music. So instead, I'll go in my own account and in the liste de lecture, I'll go with this in the background. So this is a playlist of songs covers that I've played. So that should be okay. Okay. All right. Merci pour le welcome. Ça fait plaisir, French Tanterval. Merci encore pour le raid. Joko Piano, merci pour les follow. Super apprécié. I think I have permission for myself, for my own music. So we have thyme chicken and blistered tomato. This is a kind of cool recipe. We have creamy squash ravioli. I do love butternut squash, I think. Pork and poblano bowls. And I don't know if we can see actually... Oh, we can't see what is the recipe, but we can see it here. So pork and poblano bowl, meatball caramelized onion gravy, barbecue pulled chicken sandwiches, crispy falafel. Ooh, that looks good too. The falafels look good. Open-faced bruschetta and bocconcini. California-style turkey burger. Okay, but a burger. I mean, honey sriracha roasted salmon. Salmon. Salmon should be very good. Pork spring rolls inspired bowl. Okay, so it's not a spring roll. It's just spring roll inspired bowl. I miss the judging of outfits that we got during the raid sponsor stream. Saucy beef ragu. Do you want me to comment on their own version? Saucy beef ragu, pork Salisbury steak and mash. Nice. But now you should choose what you want. What's the word coming to? Well, I don't choose. You will choose, guys. You will have to choose. Also, you know what? I'm not 100% sure that I can do that. I'll even go further as to go into my own songs. Like my video clips. That should be very safe. Because these are still covers. So I'm not 100% sure that I can do it. Spectacle en ligne, full stream. Video clips. That should be okay. That's totally my songs. Gotta choose your plating. Okay. So the pork Salisbury steak and mash looks good. There's a nice little fluff going with the mashed potatoes. I wonder if it would have more of a texture of pâte à modeler, and then mashed potato. Maybe it's cauliflower. Who would know? So and Salisbury, I've never gone to that city. It looks nice place, but you don't know. I've never been there. Also, caramelized onion burgers. Ooh, that actually looks good. Are these other mashed potatoes? Are these corn on the cob? We don't know. Now that I exercise a lot with Chantal, I don't have time for anything else. So I save tons of time with HelloFresh boxes. You do, Cynthia. So happy to hear it. I think Brent and Cynthia needs to do a collab stream for the cooking stream. You mean? Cynthia is so happy about the HelloFresh. She just loves it. I haven't had a response yet from my wife, or Twitch is not helping. Who wants ice cream? Ice cream looks so good at this time. Veggie burrito bowl should be also super good. Oh my god, creamy garlic shrimp and fresh linguine. I want that so much. Okay, this is in my top. But the thing is, I can choose more than one, but you have to choose what Cynthia will be cooking. So I'm thinking maybe the garlic shrimp, which could be, if there's something you see and you really want, just tell me. Merci pour le show festival, ça a été le fun. Hey, ça fait plaisir. How is the linguine not fresh? Well, maybe if it has been sitting there for a week, it becomes a little less fresh, but I think they talk about fresh pasta. So a dried pasta compared to fresh pasta. Argentina style steak, interesting. Carb smart beef taco salad bowl. I don't think I'm going to go carb smart, but that's a good still it's a good place to start. If not applying procrastination to feelings as well, you're not trying hard enough. I'll talk about procrastination to Pencils. He'll love it. Barramundi, I have no idea what it is, but based on this, I think it's a I think it's definitely some caribou. We talked about deer and caribou before. I think that's it. It's caribou with it's a leg, and probably lamb. If it's not leg, it's a lamb. Yeah, definitely. We have panko crusted chicken. I'm pretty sure you want me to take the chicken, right? We have meatballs. Yeah. Lemongrass coconut curry. A 20-minute meal, but I don't think that's what you want for Cynthia, though. You want a full meal. Carb smart sheet pan chicken. Okay, lots of chicken. Smart rustic turkey. I'm vetoing the burgers. We can't have burgers everywhere else. A stir fry. A curry. Oh, that'd be good. Okay, so curry should looks very good. Hearty beef and pork ragu, seed crust and chicken. Is there something you'd want me to order more than another thing? Is there something that strikes your fancy that you want Cynthia to cook, to actually cook when she'll do the stream next week? Double beef meatballs and caramel. Lots of meatballs. Thyme chicken? Oh, these look like whole chicken. So these are all the recipes that we have. Creamy pesto cheese tortellini too. Panko chicken breast. Okay, what's that? Why does it say thyme chicken thighs and blistered? I'm not sure why they say a switcheroo like that. Maybe you can have only the chicken. The sriracha honey salmon looked great. Yeah, okay. So let's see. In the votes, do you want either? Okay, I'm suggesting the Madras style curry. Suggesting that. Also, the linguine looked very good. The creamy garlic shrimp and fresh linguine looked good. There's chicken too here. And the salmon, the honey sriracha roasted salmon. So what would you, is there something else that you would want to try? Craft dinner. There's no craft dinner. It's high end here. It's high end. As Cynthia would very much like to tell you, that's not what I want. As Cynthia would like to remind you, you wanna be super healthy like me? Well, use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use the code POGHF1342 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 surprise gifts. See? It's very important that you understand that. There's big recipes. It's not a joke. It's super serious. Yeah, we'll make a poll, but if there was a fourth option or something, so you vote salmon and help Cynthia eat it afterwards, there probably will be enough for more than one people. It's 2 or 4 in the portions. No bechamel macaroni for Cynthia. Okay, let's see if there's a macaroni. Okay, if there's macaroni somewhere, we can add that to the poll. Is there macaroni? And let's continue this. Was I supposed to know about this? Yeah, you definitely should. If you don't know it, you have to trigger it yourself. There's easy pork meatballs, but it doesn't look like it's. It doesn't seem to be macaroni. There's bowl, but it's not macaroni. That's a fajita. I don't. The closest you get is the creamy pesto tortellini. That would be the closest to it. Will Cynthia bring the charcoal grill? Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Dinner party, Michael Scott style. I'll bring over the hunt. If I had a big house and a big dining room, 100% we could do that. Le curry au bœuf a l'air solide. Ouais. Ouais. This looks so good. Okay, so we'll do a poll, okay? So which recipe Cynthia do? So either the beef curry, either the creamy garlic shrimp and linguine, shrimp and linguine, either the honey sriracha salmon. What was the other thing? There was the tortellini, creamy pesto cheese pesto tortellini. Okay. I love this TV. Okay, I think we can start the poll. You vote now. You vote. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Beef curry, shrimp and linguine, honey sriracha, or creamy pesto tortellini. Which one Cynthia will do during her great cooking stream? Vote, vote, vote. Vote, vote, vote. Vote for you. In the meantime, Cynthia. Cynthia, would you tell us once again what do you like the most about HelloFresh?
Well, I know that HelloFresh is carbon neutral, and I put my car on neutral a lot too, so I can totally relate.
Thank you a lot, Cynthia. I know you could. I knew you could totally relate to that. For the best meal or for Cynthia's biggest fail, it's either. It doesn't have to be the best meal. You can see the potential in it failing if you want. You choose. But yeah, if ever we get to 10 orders, if you get to 10 orders, Cynthia will have to do the stream with 0 utensils. Trolling your way around. I know you can do that. I know you can troll your way around. Very capable. Very capable. Know it for more votes. Pencils. They took that away. They took that away. So right now the creamy pesto tortellini is winning, a clear winner with 8 votes compared to the other ones. So will it be the one to win? Because it's the most? It seems like it's super easy though. Okay, good. That's what we're gonna do. So we can also see the prices. Let's see how much it is though. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so normally there's a first 4 meals. You can choose what you want here. It's either 3 recipes per week, 4, 5. Okay, you see now the no tie. What an outrage! What an outrage! Okay, so for the first box it's 32 for 3 meals. Okay, nice. And here would be the place where you put the. Yeah, that promo code doesn't exist. Maybe I'll wait until he tells me, but that will just change it a little bit. Maybe you can do it after. Okay, so you can choose that, and afterwards select the plan. We don't. Okay, I don't have to connect. Continue. No, I don't want to use it. Let's use Stefan, the love of your life. .mail.com. Oh, it doesn't exist. Okay, let's just go. Stefan. hotmail.com. Somebody named Stefan will get an email. Choose a password. Oh, I can't do that right now. Okay, this is just. I'm not gonna do that now. It's too big of a commitment for a joke. The code doesn't work in Canada? That's weird though. Since I am in Canada, I'll ask if there's a way to make it work in Canada. That'd be nice because most of our people are still around Canada. Well, that's pretty much if it doesn't. Yeah, it would. It really would because they asked me as a Canadian to do it. So it would kind of suck if the code doesn't work. We'll see. Hopefully it will work. I tried to do it, but it was only like half off. 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 surprise gifts. Is it the maybe that's what it does? But it seems like it was already half off. Charged me like $40, but it was discounted. I'll ask. Did it say that it worked? Did you see a difference before and after applying the code? It said it was applied, and did you see a difference before and after? Maybe that's the half off. Is Andy even Canadian? I did my coming out. I did it. Went from $100 to like $54. That's what I saw though, before using a code. So I wonder if it's more. If you don't use the code, what does it do? And if you do use the code, what does it do? Is it the half? Maybe that's the half of promotion. I guess we'll see. All right, let's play some music. Was that before the free meals? Maybe. But the thing I saw, which was $54, was before applying any code from my end. So I saw also $54. So I see the half off without applying any code. Offer is based on a total discount of approximately $154 applied over a 7-week period for 2 person. 4 recipe subscription. $50 on the first box, $31 on the second box. Okay, so you save progressively. Email starting an order on the US side. Okay, I see it. So you get the half off on the first box, and then another on the second box, and then another on another box. So it goes from the beginning to the 7-week period. I think you can also cancel at any point if you don't want to. I know that when I will order it, I can order it, and then if it doesn't work, if I don't really like it, I can cancel it. So it's kind of good that they do the big promotion at the beginning with the first orders, because it leaves you a little leeway to cancel if you're not feeling satisfied. So that's nice. All right. It's still active. I deactivated it. Why is it still working? Oh. Wait. It's maybe on my other computer. Let me see before we continue. Be right back. I swear I'm gonna be right back. I just went to get a little snack, or go to the bathroom, or sleep for a while. But sure thing, I'm gonna be right back. I swear I'm gonna be right back. I just went to get a... Alright, we're good. We're good. Next one is, let's go back to music. It's go back to the music content. So everything continues as usual, and accepted that if you want, you can make Cynthia. You can make me ask Cynthia what she loves the most about HelloFresh sponsored and produces, because she will have to cook with one of the box, which is the pesto. So the one we have to order is the pesto tortellini. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. I'm plastic, it's fantastic. Na 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 na. Okay, 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. It does only work in the continental US. A way to make it work in Canada. That's Acapella. So this is a song. The challenge is acapella loop. I think if you know the challenges, you already know about that. For the other people, that means that I have to only use my body and my mouth to do the whole thing. So it does. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie girl. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ah, ah, ah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. 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 Wow, wow, make me talk. Whoa, life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair and dress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ah, ah, ah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Whoa, whoa. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ah, ah, ah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. I'm a blonde bimbo girl in a fantasy world. Dress me up, make it tight, I'm your dolly. You're my doll, rock and roll. Feel the glamour in pink. Kiss me here, touch me there, hanky panky. You can touch, you can play. If you say I'm always yours. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can touch my hair and dress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ah, ah, ah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Whoa, whoa. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ah, ah, ah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Whoa. Make me walk, do whatever you please. I can act like a star, I can beg on my knees. Come on, jump, bimbo friend, let us do it again. Hit the town, fool around, let's go party. You can touch, you can play. If you say I'm always yours. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair and dress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ah, ah, ah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Whoa, whoa. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ah, ah, ah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ah, ah, ah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Whoa, whoa. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ah, ah, ah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Wow, wow. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ah, ah, ah. Come on, Barbie, let's go I swear it's very difficult to keep sound going when you have a strained voice because it doesn't you hear it. I don't have to explain. Ça fait plaisir, Final Point, ça fait plaisir. C'est toujours le fun à faire quand même. Akela, thank you for the good game. Cash Warrior, you are learning French. Frangel, slowly. Yes, it's a good. I do love the Frangel language too. It's a rich language. It's a little bit more complicated than French, but it's worth it. It's worth it. What do we have? Oh, I know what do we have. We have Cynthia who absolutely wants to tell you something.
You wanna be super healthy like me? Well, use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use the code POGHF1342 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 surprise gifts.
Dang! Cynthia! Wow! Well, I've never heard that before. This is news to me. Dang, Cynthia! You're really going all in with this sponsorship, Cynthia. It's a good thing that it's not me who has a sponsorship, but Cynthia who does have it because she's a pretty much sellout person. I know she has such value. Not in Canada. I know. I should add it. I should add a disclaimer. You play that and then just below it, except in Canada. Like Quebec is always excluded for all contests and such. But yeah, except Canada, except Quebec. Oh la la. I don't speak very. Akela, don't. It's okay. You since like a French girl group named Lege. Do the same style with violin. They're amazing like you. Oh, that's so nice. Akela, what is your first language? In the place where it's being held. But oh well, I know. I don't know. Français? Ah, mais tu parles en français. Akela, tu peux parler en français sur le stream si tu préfères. Le chat est bilingue. I speak mostly English, mais aussi je parle français, puis y a aucun problème pour ça. Merci pour les follows, by the way, Fuzz. FMSKK, and I'm 3648. Thank you for the follows. Un gros merci pour les follows. T'es en train de parler anglais? Nice. Who stayed here after a raid from today? I'm super glad for everybody who came in here. Please say a little hi if you came from a raid and tell me how you're doing, what are your goals, where you're from. I'd like to know that. You're new here. Johnny Tripp, I saw you a little bit before. The numbers are there. Comparse aussi est nouveau. Came from Joe's Raid My Goals and destroyed his stream entirely, and I'm from Twitch. Oh, thank you. That's actually a good template, guys. You can take Pencil's template and do the same if you want. Mr. Xe, hello, comment ça va? Technically from Golos Raiders. But you were coming here after ours anyway. Yeah. I came from Joe's raid. My goals are to destroy the stream. Oh no. Oh no. What did I do? From France. Sorry, but I gotta go to sleep. Yes, c'est quand même assez tard en France. Bonne nuit. D'habitude, mes streams sont plus en journée. C'est un peu plus friendly pour les Europe, mais ça, c'est les petits stream chill de soir. Le retour s'est très bien passé. On n'a pas manqué de gaz. Tout a bien été. Un vieux nouveau de 3 mois. 3 mois, c'est quand même nouveau. La Chantal Quest était là pour les débuts. Les débuts de la Quest. People have similar goals. Solid 7 is there from the Quest too. Qu'on n'ait pas pu se parler plus longtemps. T'étais au spectacle, hein, Mr. C'est Alexandre? David. Oui, fameux, c'est ça. Ah, la radio! Attends. Mais t'es Mathieu d'abord? C'est-tu Mathieu? Un des Mathieu? Steve! Il y avait plusieurs personnes à la radio, fait que je sais pas. Effectivement, ton nom, j'aurais dû deviner. J'aurais dû deviner que c'était Steve. Mais contente de le troisième Mathieu. Nice. Et bienvenue. Super contente de t'avoir de nouveau parmi nous. Alright, we have a man out of you pour GTBMN. So let's. GT, are you in the chat? I see you. GT is there. He wants a man out of you because GTBMN. You know what? I want to do a whole big loop with that one. I mean, it can't be bad. It just has to be good. You know what I want to do? You know what I could do? Oh, yes, I can do that. Okay. Maybe a little bit less. Yeah. Okay. That was loud. That was loud. Of course you would do that. Track 3. Still haven't figured out the sync unsync yet. I need to do it. I know I need to do it. I still haven't unsynced the whole thing. Yeah, this is fine. It was not even recording. Holy. I can't with this. I can't. But do you know who can? You know who can? Cynthia? Please talk to me about HelloFresh because I'm nuts.
Well, I'd say that the meals are so easy to prepare that you could do it with a child. Maybe not Andy though.
I'm not a child. I am not a child. I blame HelloFresh. I'm not a child. Okay? I'm a very capable adult. First try. Thunderpoop gave us up to HelloFresh, sold me meth. Oh yeah. Be a man. GT be a man. HelloFrenchy. Jesus. Be a man. GT be a man. GT be a man. The dark side of the moon. Be a man. GT be a man. GT be a man. The dark side of the moon. Be a man. GT be a man. GT be a man. The dark side of the moon. Be a man. Okay, for the end. GT be a man. GT be a man. The dark side of the moon. Be a man. GT be a man. GT be a man. The dark side of the moon. Be a man. Don't worry, it's not even my address. GT be a man. So boy, it's so faster. The end is so faster. Lufia. Okay. So many timber. Welcome the timber. You better move, you better dance. Jukakan is there for his September. Thank you for the race of my men. Lufia is there too. Lufia is there too. Spitster, Spiffstar. Are there too? So many timbers, tellement de timbres. Welcome Spiffstar for 6 months. There's a hype train. Na 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 na. Hype train. Na 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 na. Hype train. This is nah. It's a mellow hype train. It's a mellow train. It's a mellow train. It's not a hype train because we have to be mellow and chill. It's a chill train. It's a sad train. Okay, I'll do a thing. I'll do the song. I'll do the song, and the more, the hyper you get on the hype train, the sadder I'll get. I'll sing the song. The more sad, the more hype it goes. We'll go both ways. So I'll sing this song, and the challenge is if it gets more hyped, I get more sad. If you're not sobbing, that's the point. Sobbing only comes if it's level 5. If we finish level 5, I'll sob. But other than that, I'm not sobbing. I can maybe have a little, but nothing else. Okay. Sad and despair? We'll see. Oh, Jesus. All right. Challenge accepted. Let's get down to business. It's already super sad. Wait. Okay. Be a man. Be a man. All right. Be a man. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I've ever met, but you bet before we're through, Mister, I'll make a man out of you. That's a level 4 sad train. Sad as the forest, but on fire within. Once you find your center, you are sure to win. You're spineless, pale, pathetic lot, and you haven't got a clue. Somehow I'll make your man out of you. catch my breath, say goodbye to those who knew me. Bars are full, school for cutting gym. This guy got this scared to death. Hope he doesn't see right through me. Now I really wish I knew how to swim. Be a man, we must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the force of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Time is racing toward us till the hunts arrive. The wind toward her, and we might survive. You aren't suited for the rage of war, so back up, go on, you're through. How could I make a man out of you? Be a man. Jeez, I can't even switch. I can't even switch the right way. Well, Slipwig, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, and Pencils, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I think I can still do it. I'm good. Okay. I can do it. I'll make a man out of you. Be a man, we must be swift as a coursing wave. We must be swift as a great typhoon, with all the sword of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Be a man, we must be swift as a coursing river, and on force of a great typhoon, with all the rage of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Be a man. Hello, depression. Making me even sadder. Raging like a raging fire. Sad, be a man. Na 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 na, hype train. Na 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 na, hype train. Be a man. Be a man. Be a man. Mysterious as the dark side of. Mysterious as the dark side of. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Just subscribed. Sorry. Normally I'm not like this. I normally am much more in control of my emotions. It's just, it's a super sad train. Get out of there. Be a man. GT, be a man. GT, be a man. Mysterious as the dark side of. Be sure to use my code and go to HelloFresh.com and use the code POGHF1342 if you want 16 free meals and across 7 boxes and 3 surprise gifts. You won't regret it. What does Cynthia think? I wonder. Cynthia, what do you think about HelloFresh?
Well, what I like the most about HelloFresh is that their meal looks super delicious. And it's definitely not because I'm comparing to Andy's cooking.
How dare you? How dare you? That's not fair. My food is super delicious. It's maybe not as delicious as HelloFresh though, but it's super delicious. It was raw emotions. It's not finished. You still have 2 minutes. What is the next song? Okay, let's go with the sad hype train. Anonymous gifter is just gifting to HelloFresh makes me wet. Why would it make you wet? Is it because it's raining on you? Okay, so there's hello darkness, my old friend. Hello depression. HelloFresh makes me wet. Okay, let's do it. What's there all over the town? I toasted is white and our alien is brown. Hobo it is made of the white maple tree. The wassailing bowl we're drinking to eat.
Here is the cherry and to his right cheek.
Send our master a good piece of beef and a good piece of beef. Wassailing bowl we're drinking to eat. The town our toasted is white and our ale is brown. Our bowl is made of the white maple tree. And the wassailing bowl we're drinking to eat. Wassail. Je pleure, the criminal official, je pleure parce que à la place de faire un hype train, on fait un sad train. So, le plus que les gens vont donner au hype train, le plus que je vais être triste. Cheer, it won't get better. People still give subs in here. You all give subs. It's a sad train. It's a na 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 sad train. Na 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 sad train. Na 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 na. Oh yeah, it's finished. I got pranked. I thought you were really crying. Give me my Oscar. End scene. End scene. Thank goodness it's over. That was very stupid. Let me thank the people who actually gave. Blue HIP, thank you. Le sad train, c'est qu'est-ce qui se passe? We don't have, on n'a pas un sad train d'habitude, c'est juste aujourd'hui qu'on a décidé. Success. I'm a little concerned. It's okay. You don't have to be. Thank you to everybody who donated. GTBMN, by the way, thank you for the sad wassail. Anonymous gave subs to way too many hellos. GNU, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Pencils for the 1,000 bits. Moist Lip Wig for 10 gifted subs. That's a lot of gifted subs. And also, normally it triggers a special alert. I'm really sad that it did not. So I'm gonna give it to you manually. Because you deserve it. You deserve the special alert. Let me see. For 10 gifted subs at least, you need to get music that makes you no alert for the sub boom. I know that's because the SE alerts were changed, but not changed, but use the you deserve a hype alert. Yes, you do. You absolutely do. Community gift. That's not what I was aiming for. 45, I think. I know it's not, I don't think it's the 50, but I think it's like the 45. when when it's just a little misclick. When people give me a sub bombs starting 10, you have a band playing I Will Always Love You, and um, each 5 gifted sub in the bundle give a new member. So that probably was 45 because there seemed to have been like 7 people or around that. Well, yeah, 7 Andy's. It's all Andy's from Apocalypses playing a different instrument and making the song worse and worse and awful. But it's not the latest one because there was one instrument missing. But a big thank you to everybody who contributed that very sad train. Okay. Let's go back to the original programming. Very important and original programming that we're gonna continue right now.
You wanna be super healthy like
Cynthia.
me? Well, use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use the code POGHF1342 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 surprise gifts.
Only in US. The harmonica is great. I know the solid 7. The thing is, when it's the group, each time there's a new member, it highlights the new member. So I think that one is the one where the harmonica gets added. So that's why you hear it a little more. You said it was available here too, only in US. I know. I thought it was available in Canada, but apparently it's not. Boo. But I don't know, like, how I can get there if most of my folks don't. It's like it's not worth it if. Okay, you know what? It's okay. Flip the table. The contiguous USA. So what is the contiguous? What is contiguous? I know pity. Pity, that's not in Canada. This was a flop then. I thought we could make it, but we didn't. I failed. I failed you guys. I failed you. It makes no sense why they. I know. That's my question. I thought that they reached out to us because we were Canadian. I really thought that they reached out to Canadians. Brit will be the delivery guy. Everybody. Order to Brits. Everybody order to Vermont. And Brit will just do a run. And everywhere. You'll be good. You'll be okay. We have Tim Hortons. Blindly reached out everyone recently, just randomly. I thought it was a Canadian thing because I saw lots of Canadian get it. I saw Mermaid get it. I saw Feria get it. I think I saw Alana. Maybe not. But I thought it was Canada. There's a HelloFresh promo. There is a HelloFresh promo, I think. Like when I tried to do it, there was a promo in here, which made it the same price. But what sucks is that they can't trace it back to me. So I can't have the bonuses. Like the reason why we do it is because normally you want to get the bonuses. But if you can't use the code, I don't get the bonus. So, well, Cynthia doesn't get the bonus. Was only in Canada, I thought. Ship it to places, but promos are specific to places only, which makes no sense. Yeah, exactly. The Fresh doesn't have what's in yet. associated their American-only product with a Quebec living French Canadian. Yep, make total sense. Yeah, I'll ask them about the just like yeah, everything in this stream makes sense. So that I think it would be just on par that the whole HelloFresh campaign would ignore the fact that we are in Canada. Welp. Thank you for the follow, the Draymar. Thank you, the Blue Hippie too, and the Criminal Official. Merci beaucoup. Improv for Enigmatic New. Needed to specify when you are before getting the sponsor link. Well, I thought they knew. I didn't think about. Oh, by the way, I live in Canada, so please be aware of that. I don't think about that when people reach out. It's not said anywhere that won't work in Canada, so there's a hint there. Where? Well, Andythefrenchy. I'm a Frenchie. My name is Andythefrenchy. I came out on Twitter being French Canadian. Yeah, it's like it's everywhere on my profile that I'm from, at least not the US. So they reached out to a Frenchie like the fancy Andythefrenchy. Schedule that someone assume you were American. I'm not disgusted. I'm just disappointed. I can't even be properly sell out. Well, Cynthia cannot be properly sell out because we can't incentivize this stupid thing right there. But it's not stupid. I said stupid when I think about my ideas mostly. HelloFresh, I'm not dissing you. Don't worry. I'm not. I'm just a little bit disappointed that we can't use this because most of my viewership is not in the US. I mean, it's going. No. Cynthia, tell me, Cynthia, what do you like the most about HelloFresh? Just tell me, Cynthia. What do you like the most about HelloFresh and everything that has to do with...
Well, I'd say that the meals are so easy to prepare that you could do it with a child. Maybe not Andy, though.
I'm not a child. They're easy to prepare and I'm not a child. I'll prove to you that I'm not a child. Let me do an improv. Thank you for the marker, pencils. Quand je te dis que ta musique était relaxante au point de me faire des siestes, que tu ne croyais pas. Ben, le soir, les lundis, je peux comprendre, Laurent. Sinon, je savais pas que c'était toi, salut, en passant. Barbie Girl! Did you know, Barbie Girl, I played your song, this song, earlier today? You missed it by so little. Trash Panda, bienvenue! Hey, Johnny Trip, thank you for the people who are still there after raids from today. We had lots of raids at the beginning of the stream, and a big thanks for those who hung, still hanging out. Say a little hi if you want from where you're from. If you want to introduce yourself, we have also a really nice Discord if you want to join in the fun in between the streams. That's where I'm preparing some special streams. We have a D&D. Yes, we have a D&D session next week planned, not this week but the week after, and this D&D session is with people from the community and with the Queendom lore, this is the Queendom. The whole stream is and on Discord there's tons of lore and stories about my cousins, about me, about my ex-husband, which is a paper bag. And if you want to know a little bit more about that, you can do it, know it, and see it in Discord. And everything that we prepare for the stream, I normally say a little bit about it in the Discord. We have some very fun stuff there. You're from Newfoundland. Nice, Tech Guy. I've seen you before here, I think. Is it your first time here, Tech? Because I think I've seen you, but I could be wrong. It could be another tech person. Thanks for everybody who followed today. We are approaching the 26,000 followers, which is kind of very fun. Yeah, I've seen you before. I just wanted to be sure I was not in the total darkness there. I'm super happy to see you, everyone, and also Cynthia is super happy to see you, and she can't wait to cook with you guys. I think she has a message for you.
You wanna be super healthy like me? Well, use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use the code POGHF1342 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 surprise gifts.
Wow, Cynthia, that's also just in the US. I'll just add it afterwards. You don't want to be healthy? Well, stay fat, pencils. No, that's not true. He's not. You. Stay American. Cynthia gets me very hyped. She is a hype person. It's an American deal. It's a big deal. Everything is bigger in America. Everything is bigger. Dang. Okay, so let's finish. I'm gonna stay American. You can stay American. Cynthia won't have too much problems getting her order shipped to Canada. I think she'll be okay. I think she'll be okay. It does ship in Canada. The code doesn't work, but it does ship. It's just her code that doesn't work. It's not a big deal. American. Maybe I can have a different code. We'll see. Maybe we can have a different code for the. I'll ask if Feria had a different code for the thing. If she didn't, maybe Thunderpoop, you can tell me. Did it work with Feria with her code, or was it the same as me? Is it a question of you have to ask for a precise code? One code, it was Canada only. So maybe we should try. Le territoire est couvert par HelloFresh. Maybe I should try to change my code. Also, the code, Cynthia has already recorded it though. Just ask for scones-free specific code. You got scammed. I didn't get scammed. They didn't say it. They didn't say it. It didn't get. Actually, it's not good for them neither because it doesn't help them. A custom code to HelloFresh. Oh. I'll ask them if we can change it for the second. I'll just have to change it manually on the alert. if I get a custom code, I'll change the manually over and I'll voice over. Yeah, I'll overdub Cynthia. It'll be so bad. I'll scratch everything on there and I'll overdub it to talk to her about it and think about the communication. Yeah, HelloFrenchy. I should definitely have HelloFrenchy as a code. I'll try that. Okay. Let's see what we have as another. We have Étoile Polaire. For the solid 7. Do the voiceover in a rough man's voice would be funny. But with my super, I have a Barry White voice so I could do, hello Andy, instead of Cynthia's voice who's a little bit more high-pitched. I'm a rough man. TTS over those parts. TTS is not a bad idea. I do like the idea of TTS going over Duff on Cynthia's alert. I might do that if I succeed into getting another code. Okay. Let me sing another song. Étoile. Oh, ah, ooh, my voice. Ooh, my voice. Okay. Étoile polaire, on se parle pas souvent. You know what? I think it's just I'm gonna do something. Étoile polaire, on se voit pas souvent. Yep. Just gonna sing with the D-Boys. Étoile polaire, on se parle pas souvent. Le smog rend ton visage un peu moins clair. Étoile du Nord, tu fais briller décembre. Et pour changer, voilà ma liste en retard. Donne-moi un manteau pour réchauffer les cœurs brisés. Construis un château pour tous les pieds gelés. Donne un peu de temps aux familles et aux mourants. Et si tu la croises dans les airs, dis bonne fête à ma mère.
Étoile du Nord, j'arrive pas à dormir. Je rêve de plus en plus en blanc et noir. Étoile polaire, le monde est devenu fou, mais chaque année se termine sur ta lumière. Donne-moi un manteau pour réchauffer les cœurs brisés. Construis un château pour tous les pieds gelés. Donne un peu de temps aux familles et aux mourants. Et si tu la croises dans les airs, si tu veux vraiment me plaire, dis bonne fête à ma mère. What a nice little lullaby. Nice little lullaby. Because I know that I have to say it 6 times, I'm not sure how many we did. I'm pretty sure we did 6, but just for the luck, Cynthia has something very important to tell you guys, and here she is.
You want to be super healthy like me?
Yes.
Well, use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use the code POGHF1342 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 surprise gifts.
Oh my god! Oh my god! And it works everywhere? Does it work everywhere, Cynthia? Cynthia, does this code work everywhere? I want
Well,
to know.
now that I'm a wholesome content creator, I like things that are sustainable, and almost everything in the packaging of HelloFresh is recyclable and less waste with pre-portioned portions.
That answered my question. Answered a lot my question. Many thanks. So beautiful. You're welcome, Solid7. Thank you again for the donation. Wait. Boop. Have a hair. There was a hair. There's no more hair. It was for your dad, who's finally back home and doing a bit better. I am so glad that he is. Oh my god. I know it has been quite a few intense weeks / months for you with your dad, but I'm so glad that he's doing better. Like at some point, you were even fearing that he would not get out of the hospital. Yeah, a few months. Oh, that really warms my heart. So we have Mortals and Fools to finish maybe the stream with. We'll see. We'll see if things have a random challenge for this request. For your tier 3? Yes, of course. All Chow 1. Let's see if it works. You know. We'll go with a medium challenge. Hey. What? Why? Is it in alerts? Might be in alerts. Hey. Ciao. Med. Is it ciao? No, I don't think that ciao all one works. Oh, medium works. Not. Is it in the? Oh, yeah, it's in alerts. Sing with an accent. All right, thunder poop. Which accent do you want me to sing with? Mortals and fools. It will be a terrible accent. What's the most offensive accent you can use? I'm not choosing that. I'm not choosing an offensive accent. You have to choose what would be offensive. This is, I don't know. I'm not gonna choose. I'm not gonna. Can you sing like Mario? Like an Italian accent? It's not singing like, it's singing with an accent. I could do the Italian accent. It'll be, just imagine that accent at HelloFresh. That's not an accent. Italian accent works. Okay. And linguini, spaghettini, Mario. This is pretty much everything I know. What I see in your eyes. Oh, more that. How am I going to do an Italian accent while singing? Is it counterfeit? It's a counterfeit. It's a counterfeit emotion. Okay, it's with the tone. Okay, I have to change a little bit the song for it to fit the accent. Okay. Love is for mortar and fettuccine for hand emotion. This would be terrible. I'm trying to be offensive, okay? Let's get me banned in Italia. In Italy. Italia. Okay. Oh, I can't. I have to. Yeah. What I see in your eye is a counterfeit emotion, nearly true. Pretty lie, promise, all you're dreaming of, like a frog in a well. Who is sure he's in the ocean? You believe in the spell of this thing that you call love. Try as I will, I just don't understand it. Love is for mortals and fools. Never turns out quite the way that you planned it. So why do you play all the rules? I'm gaining followers. This is supposed to drive you away, not make you follow. What I feel is so real that it sets my poor heart racing. Something I knew, never know, though you'll live 1,000 years, half a life, it's me, no, half a life is the deal to discover who you're chasing. Half a life, even so, worth it all if he appears. Try as you might, you will not understand. A love is for a mortal, it me and the fools. Never turns out quite the way that you planned it. Love makes you break all the spaghetti. Love can make you come alive or take your life away. Love should make you leave, but make you stay. Try as I might, never will understand it. Love is for mortals and the fools. Never turns out quite the pizza that you planned it. Love is for making, pasta is for baking. Love makes you break all that spicy rules. Baking a pizza, you break all the rules. Always that baked spaghetti, that baked spaghetti. I feel like suing me. Now I'm hungry. Meatballs and fettuccine. And Death Note the music. I want to complete it in chat. I completed this chat. I completed this easily. I completed it totally and utterly completed. Okay, it's done. I have regrets. Not one mention of the cheese. Everything was just the way it was planned. Just the way it was planned. A cheese. It's me with the cheese and the fettuccine. The thing is, you can't. It's very difficult to do the accent when there's no word that finishes with E. You're a chasing. Also, singing with an accent, I feel, is a little bit more difficult because you need to follow. What I've realized is talking. What I see in your eyes is a counterfeit emotion. Nearly true, pretty lies. Promise all you dreaming of. You can go with the flag. Search your soul. Of course it does. My imitations are the worst on all of Twitch. Andythefrenchy, where you will get offended. That's just not a question. You will get offended on this stream. I'm sorry about that. I'm Canadian, and I'm very bad at my imitations. And I will offend everybody. But yeah, you need to go to Little Italy when you visit so you can offend everyone. Imagine an in real life stream. I think HelloFresh just dropped me. They can't drop me. They can't drop me. Cynthia, what would you do? What would you do if HelloFresh dropped you, Cynthia? Cynthia, what would you do if HelloFresh dropped you? Please tell me.
Well, I know that HelloFresh is carbon neutral, and I put my car on neutral a lot too, so I can totally relate.
That's not what I asked you. She doesn't listen to me. She doesn't listen to me. Offended at least once an hour, or we give you double your misery back. speed running the sponsorship. Also, the 2 hours of the sponsorship is over. I hope I did HelloFresh proud. Hope I did. I am very sorry about everybody. We have scammed into saying that the code worked in Canada. It doesn't. It doesn't work in Canada, unfortunately. But we might have that fixed for the next stream. I'll ask if they can fix it. But the thing is, I think there won't be a global one. So if you want to get it and you're in the US, we'll do it before next week. Because next week it'll become another, if I succeed in changing it, it will be available only in Canada. So I think that it can do that. They can do it. But it'll become a only Canadian promo code. So it's the best of both worlds. If you're in the US, do it now. If you're not, wait for next week. We'll see if it works. Also, hi Dana. Hello. I'm so sad that you can't be there for the D&D community game. You would have played yourself too. So far, the people. Okay, I'll talk a bit about the D&D game just before we continue and finish soon. If you do like D&D, we're having a community D&D game not next Saturday, but the Saturday after, on the 17th. It will be super ridiculous, and basically people who know a bit of who know the community will be a little bit more used to the mechanics, because the lore is a lore from the stream. So all running gags from the stream. They did a map. They did a big map. It's amazing. I want to show the map. It's so funny. Did you put it in entertainment? I think it's pinned, right? No, it's not there. In which art room? Okay. It's in the art room. I think it's pinned. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Oh, jeez, it is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Okay, so look at. Wait, I'm gonna put it on the map instead. I'm going to put on here here. It's huge. It's huge. So this is the map, okay? I mean, this is the whole map of the D&D campaign, which is only a one-shot. It's not a campaign, it's a one-shot, okay? So this, right-click, transform fit to screen. Oh, yeah. I see you. So this is what they done. This is what they've done during Pencil's streams. They mapped everything. It is hilariously stupid. Also, I don't want to fit the screen all the time. I want to zoom in. Don't reset transform. I don't reset transform. I don't care. Okay. The thumbnail in the music category will just say giant butt. I have seen the village. So we have Andy Poplar Forests, the band Westlands, the Andes Mountain, Pepe's Peak. Pepe, who is just there. There's Pepe's Peak. That's very cool. Not a cultist corner. So this is with the kitchen. The kitchen is there. So this is another of our. The kitchen is Albino News, I think, or is it? No. Belvidere is the bathroom. This is Nilaj. The Schedule Hills for the schedule. The Pentagrove now Amberg. non-believers town, have a banana forest, which reminds us of the fizz buzz have a banana. The Newt Newt Lake, don't have to explain that one, it's pretty self-explanatory. The Seoul International Bridge, the Tree Stream, that's a very important part of the stream too. The Beluga Tao Reserve, which is full of red pandas, which is not actually red pandas, it's normal pandas painted red. I have looked into it a bit. The Tech Problem, I hate this place. This place will be my death, the tech problems. We have the Mute Village. I go there from time to time. I go to the Mute Village. I want to put some music while we're perusing this because it's amazing. That's your land. Oh, it's pretty much everybody's land, I think. There's also the Friend Zone Island. The Friend Zone Island, you'll see, is surrounded by the tears of everybody who got friend zoned. This is what made the actual tears. You can see the watermark. What is your watermark? What? I see pencils 45. Is it? What? Okay, I see it. What? Is it? What it's? I don't think I want to know. I didn't say that. I don't think I want to know. The endless loop that goes nowhere. Endless loop. It's a road. It says I'm in Brazil. Wait, where? Can you see it from here? Okay, it's very faint. I see it. I see the Z. But it's so faint. I think the map is finished, yeah. The fancy. And of course, this is important. This is the nudist colony for Elmatic New and the Nudist Peninsula. There's the rooms of sunken relationships. All the ships that have sunken, it's in there. The Crimea River. Kyle's Tears. The Crimea River that goes to two little lakes called the Kyle's Tears. Sparrow's Nest for Cafe Sparrow. There's so much stuff. There's the Chaotic Stream that spells serious. Yep. So this is the map in which we will play during the D&D. So if you want to OnlyFans, there's an OnlyFans place. If you want to see it, it's all in the Discord. If you want to see the whole map and peruse it, so there's tons of running gags from the stream and it's amazing. You guys did such a good job. Who worked on it? I know there's a bunch of people with pencils, put some stuff. Pencils made the whole map, but people chipped in. I know Solid 7 was there. I think lots of people from the core community, GNU probably participated too. Thunderpoop, maybe. Too many people. But if you did chime in, feel free to say. It's a serious map though. Many people, and in there's also the village from where we will start. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, I want to show it to you. At least. It is very nice, and this is where we are going to do the one shot. Where did you end up? There. Okay. Look at that. This is such a nice, it's a pretty map. It's such a cool map. Look at that. It looks like not a roller coaster, but a theme park. It looks like a theme park. There's the whole village. It's a village québécois d'antan for people who don't. There's a rainbow door. With this of the background song, yeah, I know. That's so cute. That's so freaking cute. Look at these places. With all the numbers, Saint Louis River, of course. There's the big rainbow door. Do the gates. Amazing. It's the rainbow. Do the gates. Oh man, Annie's Photoshop. There's so many good puns in there. Be right back. The Be Right Back. Brit's Guacagoblin Dance Studio. The Cathedral of St. Pulpy the Wise. Pulpy. Are you happy, Pulpy? Your church is there. What? Are you? The No-None fans, I know everything in there. Do the gates. We have the Hawk Ward. La Plume Sundor. Matthew's Lair. Oh my god, I hope Matthew is not there. Dungeon, the dungeon, of course. The dungeon is there. A Convent of the Nonsense. Like everything in there is so well thought. Wassail Tavern. I bet that they only play the Wassail song in the background. La Plume Sendor is the post office. Love it so much. Rido's Beauty Parlor, of course. Paradis d'Enfer. The number are important. She and D is just never 7. She and D. Oh, that's so cool. There's also the Julien's Resto Bar Grill. Where is it? Where is Julien's Resto Bar Grill? I saw it at some point. Yes, 14. Julien's Resto Bar Grill. It's amazing. There's so much. The Wall of Eternal 25 is your age when you started streaming. The Well of Eternal 25. Amazing. Jeez, everything in there. So that will be on the 17th. If you want to participate as a member of the community, it will be roughly level 3, I think. So you would play yourself. You would play yourself, but you can decide on what category of, if you're a sorcerer, if you're a bard, if you're a warlock, or if you're a... Have you seen number 30? I have not. I've not seen the number 30. What is the number 30? There's so much. I'll peruse it later. There's double 18s. What are the 18s? Matan Cocktail Pub. What is 13? 30. The Zono Zamoris enemy. I had read it before. That's it. I bet that's from Marilo. I bet Marilo found that one. In the Be Right Back Street back, alright. There's a street called the Be Right Back Street back, alright. Okay. Oh man, this is such a stupid funny thing. So yeah, if you want to participate in it, it'll be in 2 weeks. You have plenty of time to decide what you want to do. It'll be your name with what you do normally, but with, I think, rules from D&D. But we'll do it. It'll be fun. So if you know a little bit about D&D and you want to participate, it'll be open. I know that we will have hopefully September 17 is the goal at 1 p.m. EDT. Feria will be participating. She said yes. I know she does love D&D. We will try to have Cafe Sparrow. Pencils will be there. I'll be there. Ideally, we would have a party of maybe at least 5 people. We already have contributions from people. Nice. Yeah, in the Discord, apparently, people can make some contributions as NPCs and stuff like that. And if you don't want to be in the campaign, you can just cancel her stream for you. Well, actually, I think that she will change it where it is. She's been twisting streams around a lot lately, so she said it was not a problem. So let's see if it works, and if it doesn't, it's not a big deal. But I think she said it would work. So that'd be super fun. All right, let's finish this. Did we have a song? Oh, we did not. We have Je reviendrai à Montréal for Wildfask. Let's finish with that, maybe. We can finish with to shuffle around the traditional ones. Yeah, it's not too bad. It did not help me during this summer, but it didn't. I'm okay with that. It's life. It has to go. No more requests? Sing it. Everybody's gone. This is the no more request, because my voice sounds like this. I'm done. I'm done. Bonne nuit, Fortier. Bonne nuit. All right. Je reviendrai à Montréal. Je reviendrai à Montréal. Dans un grand Boeing bleu de mer. J'ai besoin de revoir l'hiver. Et ses aurores boréales. J'ai besoin de cette lumière. Descendue droit du Labrador. Et qui fait neiger sur l'hiver. Des roses bleues, des roses d'or. Dans le silence de l'hiver. Je veux revoir ce lac étrange. Entre le cristal et le verre. Où viennent se poser les anges. Je reviendrai à Montréal. Écoutez le vent de la mer. Se briser comme un grand cheval. Sur les remparts blancs de l'hiver. vivant jusqu'au bout de l'hiver, sans qu'il y ait de traces de pas. Je reviendrai à Montréal dans un grand Boeing bleu de mer. Je reviendrai à Montréal, me marier avec l'hiver. C'était pour Walfast. I think it's hibernation at that point. 5 days of sleep. Merci Walfast. Thank you for the follow, Nads86. Thanks a lot. A big thanks for no one tell Nilush what happened. Welcome Nads. Welcome, merci. Merci pour le follow. Thank you. There's no more song no more song. So I think that's the end of our first sponsored stream by HelloFresh. We have been accepted in Hogwarts. I have never been accepted in Hogwarts. One of my biggest letdown in life, and it's okay. I've been accepted elsewhere. I'll live. That concludes our chill night today, guys. That was so fun, so chill. You got is it this says you put an order in HelloFresh with my discount code. I'll talk to them to see if I can get the a Canadian code. You really enjoyed it. So what we will do for the stream, what I want to do is make Cynthia do the cooking stream. That is already going to happen, but I'd like to make it so you can decide with channel points or small amounts of bits what she uses to cook. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes and what we can do to make it fun for everybody in the chat to participate. And you could maybe try to make it a little bit more difficult. We'll see how easy it is to do a HelloFresh recipe. Yeah, that should be quite fun. Are you on about 7? I'm all over the place. What are you on about? Okay, solid 7. Can you play River Flows on You? Flows on You. That's not rivers flows in you. It's river flows on you. So basically that would be the river. Okay, I know exactly what you mean. So that would be the river flows. It flows here. That was also meant to be. This is the river, and the river is flowing all over you, so it goes like that. HelloFresh. Z. Thank you for it's fresh cut pussy. Thank you very much. What should Cynthia cook? Brit's Dignity. That's a great. What was Charlie's Booger, Chantal Knees, Andy Steers, Matthew's Mustache, or Briggs Dignity? 1. So freshly cooked. Yep. So this was river flows on you. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. I thunderstruck. Not enough of Brit dignity to go, yeah, I thought she was all out of this. Oui, je suis québécoise, petit Carl. Es-tu québécois aussi? J'ai fait ma chaîne en anglais vu que c'était au début quand on commençait. Je commençais, puis il y avait zéro de musique en français sur la chaîne, fait que sur Twitch en général. Fait que j'ai commencé en anglais, un peu plus de francophone, fait que je switch un petit peu. Mais reste que ma chaîne, quand je parle, c'est surtout anglais pour que les gens comprennent un peu at large. Mais tu peux parler en français ou en anglais sur le chat, pas de trouble. Merci beaucoup pour le follow, super apprécié. I'm very sad that Thunderstruck did not enjoy this very accurate version of River Flows on You. I'm a little bit... There's a little bit of sadness still from before. On va faire des larges. Alright. Before I start crying again because of the sad train, we'll go somewhere. Let's raid somebody. Let's raid someone with this beautiful music. To raid somebody with not a lot of people, so we are going to see switch modulate. Oh, wait. Let me see first. I think I kind of want to. You know what? I never rate DJs. Let's see. I think he maybe rated me before. And I've never rated somebody who does DJing. You know what? We're gonna go see him. We're gonna go see Switch Modulate. There is a reason why I follow him. It's probably because he rated me before. So we're gonna rate him because I believe in helping out smaller streamers, and also he has a glass of wine. He looks very nice, and I'm pretty sure he had rated me before. So let's give back the favor. Let's go. I found somebody. Thank you for being here. If you want, you can follow the channel. You can also go on my Discord. We have a lot of fun on Discord. New thing on Patreon. pour le Patreon. Nouvelle affaire, je fais maintenant de la radio à chaque fin de semaine ou aux 2 fins de semaine. Puis je fais un petit medley chaque fois. And the Patreon will get the MP3s of these little sketches that I do, like the mini medley and mashups that I make for the radio. I put them on the Patreon level 2. So that'll be a new perk that the Patreon level 2 will get, the mini medleys as MP3s. So if you want to get them, that's where you go. I found somebody. Good night. Have a fun night. Let's see you on Wednesday 1 p.m. for the next stream. Copy the red call. That's your Gendron. Bye-bye, Joe. Flawless transition.